Hello, this is Charles Wilkinson from Argo Yachting here in Chichester Marina in the UK. We've got this lovely 1998 Fairline Squadron 55, one owner from new. Let's jump aboard and have a look. So jumping aboard here into the cockpit, we have a really nice large spacious area with seating on the aft part. We have large sliding patio doors. And also there's full cockpit teak on board, and this is the original teak from when it was first specified, and the condition of this teak is fantastic. We have a cockpit enclosure that fully encloses the boat, and this teak rarely ever gets wet, so it's in fantastic condition. And to note, on the aft here we have the Cooney hydraulic gangway, so this fully extends out onto the pontoon if you wanted to, and this actually also launches the dinghy into the water, and it has a roller underneath. So it's very easy to launch your dinghy in and out of the water. On the starboard side we have a deck wash pump, and on the port side we have the hot and cold shower. And then underneath here we have the crew cabin, which is a twin berth, so lots of storage underneath. The owner currently uses it as quite a good storage area. You have your shore power cables all stored inside here, which is a nice feature. Everything's tucked away, nothing's on deck. Your desalinator water maker controllers in here. And as you can see, it's reading 29 hours, so it was ever hardly used. He had it fitted actually to use it in the Med, which he never actually took the boat to, so it's always been in the UK. Underneath here we have the lazarette storage compartment. Here you have your main engine and domestic breakers, as well as your tanks, your calorifier hot water maker. So lots of storage as well, and you have a nice little stainless steel fender rack as well. So now we'll jump into the saloon and show you on board. So walking here into the saloon of the 55, do know I'm very tall, so the boat isn't actually that small. And as she's one owner from new, just to look at some of the features, the headlining on this boat and the lining in general is in absolutely fantastic condition. Normally these boats of these age, they can start to sag or wither or something. But yeah, it's in really lovely condition all the way through. And also the gloss joinery, again, it's in very good condition, no scratches, no blemishes generally, and she's got covers on the worktop, so it's all in very nice condition. The swooping seating area that was recently reupholstered offers you lovely accommodation for lots of people right next to the cockpit, and we have a nice bar fridge area here for drinks, you know, to entertain your guests just around here, as well as a TV, your drink storage for bottles, and your main AC DC switchboard to control all of your main units here, 240 volt, 12 volt, 24 volt. And then we'll just look at the staircase. So this is actually very original of the older Fairlines. They don't typically do these at all anymore, and it's quite nice to have a midship staircase into the Flybridge. It's great access, it's a lovely feature, and it's actually right next to the portside midships exit onto deck. So really nice features to have, and it's quite a statement as well. So walking down into the galley, the lower galley of this Fairline, it's got some really nice features. One to mention is the vast utility room in the midships there, rather than having a cabin. So we'll go into that into a second. But let's just look at the features here around on the galley tops. So we've got a twin sink stainless steel, and actually the left one has never been used by the owner. So it's kind of a testament to how fastidious he's been with the kind of upkeep of the boat. Just look around, we do have a fridge freezer, as well as a microwave combi oven. And over here we have the Zanussi built-in 4-burner electric hob, and we have a nice granite surface top that covers that. And then we've got various bits of storage around here for cups, etc. And this boat, I forgot to mention, actually has the original Fairline cutlery and glassware, and the cutlery has actually never been used, so the silver cutlery looks in really good condition. And now we'll pop down into the utility room and we'll have a look at what great features are down there. jumping down into this amazing utility room, we have lots of storage. It's such a unique feature on a 55-foot boat. You never ever see this, and it was very unique to Fairline in the day. So as you can see, we've got a built-in washer dryer, nice ice maker that was retrofitted by the current owner. Got lots of storage above, amples of storage just to put boxes, etc. And really interesting feature that's quite well known on the 55 is the fold-out ironing board that we have just here. And it's a really interesting feature. Whether you use it or not, totally up to you, but it's a nice little party trick to show. And then of course we've got our main engine door access here into the engine room, where you have the generator and your twin Volvo engines. And this is an airtight, watertight door, and this will be your main entry, as well as above in the saloon. The floorboards can obviously lift up. So it's a nice entry into the engine room itself. And we'll jump up and have a look at the upper helm. So jumping here onto the lower helm, we'll just have a look at her total outfit of what's around, and just to look really closely at the detail of the condition of the boat. All the leather and the veneer, the varnish, everything on the boat is in such good condition. He's always had it covered, the windscreen's covered, everything's been covered when he's not using the boat. So there's no sun damage here, which is really unusual for a 23-year-old boat, 1998. So we'll just look at the various equipment and avionics. Most of the equipment here has been upgraded from the standard Furuno. So we've got your Furuno multi-digital touchscreen that controls your plotter, your radar, etc. Your Furuno autopilot. And then we've got various bits of kit. So we've got your bow thruster, your demisters, and your holding tank controls, your VHF. So just behind me on the side, and they're ICOM. And then you've also got your generator main control panel here, and that's also done at very low hours of about 310. And just to notice, the actual engines themselves on this boat, the Volvo Penta 122Ps, 600 horsepower each, but they've only done 309 hours, which is exceptionally low for this boat, and it's just been very lightly used, which is going to be great for the next owner. So just stepping away from the helm, just to notice the seats have been fully re-upholstered as well very recently, and they're bolstered, so they're really comfortable to sit in, whether you're standing or sitting. Very nice area to be in. And then here adjacent is the breakfast table, circular seating. You can fit about 5 or 6 people around here. Great for panoramic views for your breakfast or newspapers or morning work. Great place to be. And this boat is fitted with reverse cycle air conditioning. You have various control panels throughout in the cabins and above, as well as diesel heating system as well, which is more powerful for colder climates. Let's jump into the lower deck and have a look at the cabins. So walking down onto the lower deck, we've got a 3-cabin layout with 2 heads, a twin cabin either side of me, very spacious, lots of storage. But firstly, let's jump into the master cabin and have a look at what's around. So here in the master cabin, a lovely double island berth with steps either side, so very easy access. And just looking really closely at all the headlining and lining around the boat. This boat's not been refitted at all since 1998, and it looks immaculate. So it just shows how really well looked after this boat has been taken care of. And then at the end of the bed either side, we have lots of shelving storage, and the owner had it all lined by Fairline, so it looks really nice. Everything's been really well looked after and appointed from when it was bought new. We'll jump into the main ensuite. So just into the main ensuite head here, just to look at the features. So we've got a nice sliding enclosing shower with a glass see-through door. We've got a vacuum head, and then again the stainless steel fittings you can see are in really top condition. It almost looks brand new. And then we've got some various towel rails up and below. We'll go finish and have a look at the Flybridge outside. So walking out onto the Flybridge out of your inner helm, that lovely feature, we'll just look at some of the features up on the Flybridge. Really nice spacious area for a 55. And this is your main console table that folds out. Got a lovely, it's basically a wet bar, so a lovely wet sink, drainage system for ice if you wanted to put drinks and things like that. and a griddle bar that's never been used ever, so it's in immaculate condition. And around the forward part of it, we've got a loading cool box where you can store drinks again. Some really nice seating, and there's storage underneath, so you can put covers when this is all covered up, and you take it off, put it all under there. You can put some deck chairs up here, and also the staircase from the cockpit, we can lower that down, so it's a safe area to walk over it. And then we'll just look at the helm station here. So we've got a 3-person helm. The third person on the outside can walk through, so you're not trapped in. But up on this helm, we do have all the repeaters. So you've got your twin engine control, your bow thruster, your AIS, and you've got all your dials, so pressures, engine hours, rev counter, everything's up here. So it's a really good visibility point. You can see all the angles of the boat. So great for docking. Most people do their handling from up here. And then, of course, the folding bimini, stainless steel bimini, that encapsulates the whole Flybridge, so it keeps it nice and tidy as well. So that concludes the tour of the Fairline Squadron 55 we have for sale. I hope you enjoyed the tour. It is an immaculate boat, and you can see that it really is a one owner from new. It does show that throughout, inside and outside. If you'd like any more information on the price of the boat, or pictures, 3D tours, etc., it's all on our website, argoyachting.com. And likewise, please do call us if you'd like to arrange an appointment to view. The boat's in Chichester Marina in the UK. And please do subscribe to our channel. We have plenty of content coming for all of our brokerage boats. And we hope you enjoyed the tour. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.